Here we go then, one last dance for Salsa tonight. Aidan Hughes, though, is the man who's going to break us off. And that is the worst possible beginning for Aidan Hughes, and a potentially fantastic opening for Dave Fernandez. Although, almost in keeping with the theme tonight, it's a lovely open split, but there's a little bit of work.
Yeah, and it's sort of good. It's not the great break from Aidan, but when you do going off the break, one thing you're looking for is balls to tie up, and he's got second prize, but Dave's gone straight attacking his work, and what a first shot that is. And that couldn't have come out any better, and he's got another one to play. It's still not a gimme, but he's on the bad ball now. This is brilliant. And then all of a sudden, in 2 shots, just when we thought they'd all tied up, Dave said, "What you're on about?"
Well, what do we always say when it comes to pattern play? Do your hard work first. Make the rest of it easy. And this is a statement frame, isn't it, from Dave Fernandez, really?
Yeah, and I think Dave's got better as the night's gone on. He's looked a lot more settled. He's playing with authority, and he sort of believes why he's at the top of the group, and he fully deserves it.
Well, rudimentary last couple of balls, but the first couple of shots in that visit were far from rudimentary. That is a very, very good finish from Dave Fernandez, and this is one of the shots of the night, if not the shot of the night, to set him up for it.
So far, it's just not happened for Aidan, and I'm sure he will have nights like this again. But as he said, we had a quick chat between his last match, and he's already learning, and is aware of what things he could be doing differently next time.
Yeah, I don't think he'd mind me saying too much that we had a little chat about his when he was leading against Rob, and he went for a finish that we both said, almost like trying to hold him back from, he was in a great position, didn't need to go for the really hard finish. And he said he thought that while he was out there at the table, but he almost couldn't stop himself from doing it, because it almost feels like the antithesis to what you're supposed to be doing. As you see Dave break dry, bring Aidan into the match here in frame 2.
Yeah, and again, it's not an easy finish on any colour set. There's work to do. Yellows have all got a pocket, but there's tricky ones on the rail, and it's certainly not easy, but can Aidan find it?
Well, this will be a hell of a finish if he can get out from here. Yellows are far from easy. Does he go and put all of his eggs in one basket here and take the tough one next? He does.
Just got to avoid the middle jaw.
I think he was so conscious of that, just slightly overcut it.
Yeah, he has, and this isn't an easy finish for Dave, and he's using his experience and not even attempting the finish.
Oh, that is a naughty little shot. There might be some serious mileage in this frame now.
Yeah,
that's old world rules Fernandez coming back out to play, isn't it?
Definitely, and what he's done there is he's the benefit of being the last match of the night and knowing what the group situation is and what he needs. He's using that advantage to himself, and like he's tying up the frame. He knows he took that early lead. He doesn't need to push the boat out. He only needs a draw to go through. Just keep it tight and play sensible pool.
Oh, there's tight, and then there's this. Aidan Hughes is going to get wrapped up in knots here unless he's careful. It's the right choice of shot, but this frame has got some working out here.
Yeah, there's mileage. You may want to go and get a cup of tea or something, but
yeah, it might be the one for the purists. We'll call this one, eh?
Yeah.
Carl Morris is at home somewhere getting his popcorn out.
Yeah, sat next to Ronan McCarthy.
just wonder, is Aidan in a position where he can have a dip? Because he might have just decided, I might not get a better chance than this.
Yeah, and if he's dipping now, he's got to go straight into the 8-ball on this shot.
Fabulous. Just wonder if Dave made a little bit of a false shot there in allowing Aidan to have a little poke. Oh, I can't believe that stayed up. It may not cost him, because there's a red that's gone awkward. I didn't think that was even possible.
No, but as we know on a pool table, anything is possible. And
very true.
Like you say, Dave's just already having a quick look at the clock, and he's just really trying to manage this match. And I can see him just trying to play a little snooker at the bottom end of the table, just double the red off. And he's really trying to ask the question of Aidan.
Well, Aidan can make this, but he almost doesn't want to. Yeah, he'll be happy with that. Needs to find a way to get some control back in the frame, which he can do, but if he's constantly playing from a snooker, it's difficult for him to do it.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if Dave's going to play a similar shot again and just play the red at the bottom of the table and send the cue ball towards the 8-ball. Try to nestle in behind.
What would be a really good shot for Dave? I'm not quite sure how he does it, but just in terms of objective, would be play a shot that snookers Aidan on his 3 yellows, apart from the one on the left-hand side of the table. Almost force him to hit it. But he's maybe thinking of going game himself here. And this is a risk.
I think we'll see him pull back now and maybe play the shot that we talked about. It's not too bad because the onus is on Aidan, and does he fancy asking the question to Dave and just develop the yellow, send the red to the bottom rail and ask the question?
I think that red going beyond the middle pocket helps that shot here. Oh, Aidan's just to tie it right up.
Yeah, but it's good to see Aidan trying to sort of get points out of this match and not just giving up.
Oh, he is absolutely trying in this frame. You can't question that.
But Dave's going to play a loss of turn and take control, or attempt to.
Well, Aidan could go here maybe, if he wanted to.
I think he's got to, otherwise he's going to be in trouble.
Or can he sneak in behind? Not quite. Just think there he might have had an opportunity to play that yellow really thin and send the cue ball back across into that cluster. Dave's just trying his tactic from before, doesn't quite get it.
Yeah, I think there's still a gap for the 8-ball, so he hasn't covered the pocket, and I think this is the time for Aidan to go, but he needs a little bit of luck to be on it. And on it he is.
He'll take that.
And that's as good as he could have played it. Can he play the yellow to the middle on this next shot? No.
Can't, he's only on the kick shot. He's actually really unlucky, deserved more. How's his recovery? Again unlucky, but he's got second prize. Dave Fernandez has to find a way out here and has to get the cue ball safe at the same time. Or make the red into the left centre off the right hand side rail. And he was not far away, but Aidan Hughes should now win frame number 2. And the only downside to this for Dave Fernandez is this frame has taken the better part of 10 minutes, half the match clock. The only downside is for Dave is that he's not going to win it.
No,
And all of a sudden it's 1-1 and it's mixy and a lot of the match clock's gone away.
He's got to make sure he just gets through here and have a shot on the 8-ball, but it's hard to see how much of the pocket he has to play with. Oh.
Just tried to get a little cute.
Yeah, I think he was slightly off angle. It's a poor miss, but he was slightly off angle to get natural position on the 8-ball. And for any Rob Wharne fans watching, I think it spells the end of the night for him. Barring some miracle.
Yeah, tough watch this if you're Rob Wharne. It's out of your hands and you're just watching someone else deal with your fate, and it's not the position he would have wanted to be in. But one thing we can say is full credit to Dave Fernandez. He's taking advantage here.
Yeah, it's a simple 8-ball to take a 2-0 lead. And 2-0 it is to the Salsa, and he's got 1 foot into the next stage of the Champions League.
Yeah, it would be his first win on a Monday night as a singles player. Him and Adam Basu famously came through a group in the pairs on about 1 leg each after a bit of trouble on the drive up. But as a singles performer, it's not quite happened for Dave yet on a Monday night, but maybe tonight is the night for Salsa.
There's 8 minutes left of the match. Aidan needs 3 quick 5 finishes. Can he get one now? No, and he loses the cue ball again. And again, it's not an easy finish. It's a gettable finish, but there's work. There's almost an argument here to just sort of pot a yellow and even just play a loss of turn shot and just turn the table over.
I think at 2-0 up, there's definitely a case for that.
So he's choosing to attack. The work for Dave is the yellow closest to the red on the right hand side of the table. He's tried to play position on it now and he's played it brilliant.
That's a lovely shot, yeah. Couldn't be on it better if he had ball in hand. That is where he put it. Lovely line he's found there.
So he's just going to pop the middle yellow of the 3 and then leave himself a nice angle to play a soft cannon on the 8-ball on his next shot. So there's the angle, and he's just going to softly stun into the 8-ball, bring it off the side rail, leave a nice easy plant, and this is 3-0.
It's a sort of level of comfort and solidity that we've not seen enough from Dave Fernandez with Ultimate Pool. I think everyone sort of knows it's in there. We've just not seen it enough, but this has been very, very good from Dave.
Yeah, I think this is the performance of the night for him in terms of this 8-ball that he's just sunk and the other finish that he knocked in when Aidan went in off. Both had tricky layouts and he's made them look simple.
Yeah, very, very good. I think you called it absolutely spot on a moment ago. He's got better as the night's gone on. And oddly, his position in the group has only strengthened as he started to play better.
And if this is how he's going to play for the rest of the season, he said before the night in his interview that he was going to be putting more time in this season, and think it's quite clear he has been.
So 5 minutes away from a spot in the last 16 for Dave Fernandez. 8-ball is absolutely flying everywhere, but not into a pocket, but it's a brilliant break, it's a fantastic split, and this should be nothing more than a victory lap for Salsa.
He's just trying to work out whether it's worth going to the yellows and playing a soft cannon first shot, but he doesn't want to push it. He doesn't want to push it towards the red, and I think that's what forced the miss. But can Aidan find a finish?
He's been lucky. He's not really left it completely wide open, because when he came to the table, that was completely wide open.
He's found the pot, and
excellent pot.
Yeah, and the finish is there now, and there's still time if Aidan can speed up a little bit.
Yeah, Rob Wharne's just leant forward slightly in his seat, hasn't he? But still a long way to go. Aidan needs the next 3 frames, including this one, to force Dave into a 6-red shootout with Rob Wharne.
It's just in between again. It's such a margin to land in, and just needs to make sure of this pot. It's now missable.
Played it well.
It's a good finish from Aidan, and it's nice to see he hasn't thrown in the towel.
Yeah, really good finish from Aidan Hughes. Probably his best of the night, actually. It was a tricky first shot and made the rest look really, really simple. Dave Fernandez burns his first opportunity at getting through. And it does just make you wonder.
Yeah.
He's been so solid tonight, Dave, but that one, similar to Kristi's error in the last match, that one just didn't look like coming. But out of nowhere it arrives.
Just wondering whether we could see a little golden just to keep the drama going.
I think that's what Aidan's just said to Dave Fernandez, I suspect. Keeps the cue ball on the table this time. How's your split?
Yeah, it's nice. He's got a little bit of work to do on reds, but it is there.
Two minutes 50.
He needs to, if it went 3 frames from here, he needs to play a lot quicker than this.
Well, he needs 2 to force a 6-red shootout, remember.
Oh yeah.
That's the thing with the layout of this group. It has been quite a weird one, in the sense that going into this final match, all 3 results yield a different outcome. If Aidan Hughes can win this 4-3, it will qualify Rob Wharne immediately. But a 3-3 draw means we'll have a 6-red shootout.
I'm just wondering how Aidan is gonna. Oh, he needs to hurry up. And he's got it.
I'll tell you what, to find that shot in that scenario is impressive.
Yeah, and he's found the little flick, and
Well, Dave looked so comfortable a moment ago. I dare say he probably isn't as comfy as he was. Because ordinarily in this position, you'd be thinking, well, a draw still sees me through, but that's not the case here. A draw only gets him into a 6-red shootout, which Dave will not want. And Aidan Hughes is lighting a fire under him. And Dave, with a little smile in his corner there, knows he's under a little bit of pressure. And he also knows he should have won this match 4-0.
he wants a
Wants a timeout.
And
Well, ironically, he's got one as the clock stops, obviously, in the 15-second shot clock, but he just wants to take a minute and take a breather out of this pressure cooker in the arena.
And whatever happens tonight, it's nice to see Aidan finishing with two run-outs, and he's got something to take away with him.
Yeah, something to build on, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's played well in this match, Aidan. As for Dave Fernandez, needs to get his break going. 1 minute 22.
Oh, he couldn't, could he?
Let's try. 1 minute 22 for Aidan Hughes to force Dave Fernandez into a 6-red shootout with Rob Wharne. With 3-ball planters on first shot as well.
Oh, but he's not come out. This is tricky. I don't think he's on a shot.
60 seconds.
This is...
Fabulous pot. Oh, I tell you what a shot he's played there.
Yeah, and I think the red goes past the yellow into the corner.
What a shot he's played there. Oh, are you sitting comfortably? 35 seconds.
Oh, Aidan, hurry up.
5 balls left.
You haven't got the time.
Brilliant shot, and now he needs to fly. Rob Wharne needs him to fly.
He's run out of time. He's run out of time. He's forgot about the match clock.
Well, he was on to make a fabulous finish, but he's just going to run out of time. And Dave Fernandez is going to get out of dodge with a scare, but Salsa is dancing through to the last 16 of the Champions League, and that right there is a relieved Dave Fernandez. A happy bunny too, as he has qualified into the last 16. A fabulous performance on the night. And there you go, that's what the fans wanted. Dave Fernandez salsas and sashes his way in to the last 16 of the Champions League.